Next up on the list, the Queen alien. This one I love. I think it's great in its design. I do think it's slightly impractical considering how fucking massive it is, but that's fine. At the end of the day, I don't mind myself a little Queen alien in any film. But we do have to take into account its role in Alien Resurrection. I mean, any alien in that movie drops a whole letter grade.
You're not wrong.
No, not a whole letter grade. Let's say half a letter grade.
Yeah.
I really do enjoy the Queen alien. I think it has a really fucking cool reveal in the sequel, along with the fact, not only along with the sequel, but also with what else did it appear? It appeared in Resurrection. It was something that was in Ripley's chest in the third one, just cool lore. And then it showed up. That's it. Just those three movies.
Yep, just those three appearances. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of the Queen.
I'm being honest. Yeah. I definitely expected more. I think it was amazing in Aliens, and then it kind of dropped off a little bit in Resurrection. So
yeah, it felt like it became more of a plot device and less of a cool like expansion of the lore.
Absolutely. That being said, I still really enjoyed its appearance in Aliens. I don't really have a lot to say on this one. Just a big ass mother spawning a whole bunch of xenomorph eggs. Once again, that big reveal that, oh shit, there's a big bitch. Is easily one of the craziest, coolest reveals. Crazy cool prosthetics. Looks badass. I don't like its chicken legs though.
Yeah, it does look weird.
Yeah, besides that, though, it's really fucking cool. Its big-ass tail just eviscerating whatever's in front of it. Gotta love that. It did show up in Predator vs. Alien. It did show up in that one.
It did, yeah.
And it had a big-ass Titan fight at the end as well. Oh, yeah. So, overall, I have to say the Queen, solid A-tier alien. Solid A-tier.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's just badass.
It's memorable.
Yeah, absolutely. A badass reveal, badass appearance. They walk now. You know what I mean? Like, the Queen is so smart. It was able to use an elevator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, I love the Queen. I think the Queen is a badass design. I want to see more big boss fights. Fuck yeah. Unfortunately, it was involved in Resurrection.
It's a mainstay of the franchise. All these other aliens are one-offs. The Alien Queen is here to stay.
Damn straight. You gotta love it. I really hope that we get a Queen in a sequel after Romulus. That's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Just don't recreate the shot from Aliens.
That's real.
Just do something new with it.
Want to see it. Don't downplay its existence either. I want it to be a surprise. That's it. I want it to be a surprise. Like, oh shit. You got the hive and there's a Queen. Fuck. That's it.
I want the Queen to show up and then they blow it up with a nuke. And then acid blood drains everywhere.
I do want to see them use the acid blood on a Queen. That would be sick. Yeah. Because that's the thing that we never really see it used as a plot device like we did in Romulus. They were able to use that acid blood and they ran with it, bro. You know, I'd love to see that. I'd also love to see some of the lore expand about like which kind of face hugger has the queens and which don't. You know, I want to see some more of that. You know, because in Alien 3, the assembly cut that I watched, the face hugger hit an ox and then it spawned out another alien. And I guess the queen face hugger was on the ship. You know, so that's cool. But I would love to see more of that. So let's hope that we can get more explored. But overall, Queen, solid organism, is a bit, is still very vulnerable when it's on its pod. You know, I mean, yeah, it's in the middle of the hive or whatever, but the fact that Ripley was able to get to the Queen with no interference, come on, Chief. You know?
Yeah,
come on, Chief.
It really feels a lot like the Queen is just kind of there and can't move. And it's just like, well, shit. It's like, wait, you got to let me get up first.
Yeah, right. Once she finally does move, she sacrifices the whole hive. That's pretty much what it is. It's like she gets rid of the egg sac, all of that, and she just runs at you full force. Really cool kaiju reveal. And I think a solid A tier does well for its for the alien.
Yeah, I'd love to see how a Queen pretty much reacts just on its own. Because like we saw it when it was with Ripley. But I want to see like what is the Queen up to on her own. Like instead of like that big reveal where like if they do a sequel to Romulus where Rain is like in front of the Queen or whatever and they do that big reveal, what if like Rain was like hiding in a vent or something and she can see through and she sees the Queen just kind of there and it's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, because then you can get a little more of like how their behaviors are when they're not hunting for people.
Yeah, that's real. I would love to see like the alien hierarchy. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what is this, the B movie? Exactly.
Yeah, because like I can imagine a shot in like the hive where you have all the xenomorphs like on the wall, kind of like blending in with it, but then you have that big ass queen just kind of in the center.
Yeah, and they're all just docile as hell. And like, let's say someone like triggers an alarm in a room, you'll see the queen like hiss and like order them to fuck off, you know, and go get it.
And then they all just like swarm in that fucking direction.
And then I want a winding shot of all the aliens crawling on the walls and like down a hallway, and I want a camera at the end of that hallway just going around the walls. Fuck yeah.
You can have it be like that shot of all the face huggers in the vent in Romulus.
Fuck that. Ay, chingado. Yeah, man. That's what we need. That's what we need.
Yeah, so that's really what I would do.
Well, then
if
Andy
I was
would do that.
The Queen.
Andy's like, okay, we got to go into the hive because we got to go do something. So, Andy, you take the distraction. I'm going to go in there and fuck them up. All right, bet. You know? Fuck
like
yeah.
Maybe they're looking for something to leave the ship, but it's like in the hive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, you need a key card to access this escape pod. The body's in the hive.
Yeah, exactly. It's like for you to, like, you need to hack off his finger, or maybe he's got a special code on his arm, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? And so, like, oh, he already died. We needed him. He was the MacGuffin, but now he's fucking dead, so we got to go all the way back to the queen, you know? Yeah, it would be a kite repeat of Alien Shore, but it's not a daughter. It's a key to the way out. You know what I mean? It's a difference. It's a slight difference. Yeah. And let's be honest, unless you were forced, why the fuck would you ever be in a hive? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So and it's also less of a reveal of like this badass moment with Ripley when she's got like the gun and the flamethrower. And she's trying to save Newt. It's more of just like we're seeing the aliens or the xenomorphs in an environment when they're not attacking or hunting anybody.
Yeah.
Just what are they up to? I imagine they all just sit still like NPCs waiting for something to happen, and then they all swarm in that direction when they hear a sound.
Fuck that.
Just something. I just want to see what they're like.
Oh, dude, you know what I want to see?
Habitat.
You know what I want to see? I want her to pop open the vent, get down into the floor, the fucked up floor, and while she's crawling to her objective, a friend of hers grabs her arm. Oh my god, yeah, she's alive and she's got the fucking hive on. She doesn't surprise the queen or anything, but it just happens and you see him, and that's it. I don't want a jump scare. Now the queen's after nothing. I just want her to see him. You know, whoever that person is like, oh fuck, that's where you went. Okay, and then you keep crawling. You know what I mean? That's it. That's what I want to see.
It'd be an interesting thing if they were stealthy about it. And, you know, these aliens are smart as fuck. The queen knew they were there. Yeah. The entire time. It just didn't react right away. That'd be fucking interesting.
Yeah, it would.
There's a lot they could do with the queen. This is like technically my pitch for an Alien sequel. So anyone at 20th Century Studios, Fede Alvarez, if you need help with the sequel, you know, I'm down. You know, you guys are doing good money at the box office. I want to be a part of that.
Y'all better hire me too.
I'll give you some money too. Goddamn.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, Covenant, I want to say it's not Covenant. Romulus was a great fucking flick, and I would love to see an expansion on the Queen's lore in the sequel. So let's do it. God damn it, let's do it. A tier.
Indeed.